I'm not really sure I understand why people aren't talking about this more. I mean, I feel like I've discovered a secret nobody knows about.
I absolutely love to find hidden gems and unique things to do in Las Vegas. And I recently stumbled across an attraction on the Las Vegas Strip that somehow nobody is talking about. This is an absolutely stunning and fully immersive experience. So if you're looking for cool things to do in Las Vegas, or you just want to take the virtual tour, stick with me. We're gonna do a full walkthrough and I'm gonna give you all the info you need to know. By the way, this woman stood there like that without moving for well over 5 minutes. So did I. You'll understand if you go. I'm Blake Pullen. Welcome to Planet Vegas. Okay, so what is this mystery attraction? Well, it's located inside the Fashion Show Mall, which is on the Las Vegas Strip, at a place called Fantasy Lab, and it's called Colors of Mexico. I gotta tell you, I absolutely loved it. I would describe it as a walk-through theme park style attraction that's a fully immersive sensory experience. There's definitely some art and some history mixed in, as well as great food and shopping. And aside from the food and drink, it's completely free. So let's get into the tour. So because of the sensory elements of this attraction, you do have to sign a waiver before you go in. Once that's taken care of, you enter through a charming restaurant, gift shop, and bar area, which I'm going to cover later in the video, but on my visit, I went straight to the attraction. Now, according to their website, the attraction covers about 20,000 square feet, and it's divided into 7 zones. And each of these zones is dedicated to a specific element of the culture of Mexico. So the first zone of the attraction is called the Firefly Forest Experience.
So it looks like there's a show that runs every few minutes, so I'm just waiting in the waiting room to go in and check that out.
This part of the attraction is almost like a warm-up. It's almost like you're crossing over from the real world into the mystical world of Mexican folklore and culture. Once that show is over, you move into the next zone, which is called Alebrije Dream. And this is where the stunning visuals really start to kick in. There's all these whimsical folk art sculptures, and it really feels a bit like a trip or like you're hallucinating. There's cool music playing in the room, and at one point the lighting changes and black lights come on. If you visit this attraction, take your time. Really move through it slowly because the rooms change and transform. There's a lot of things to see if you move slowly.
This is a really cool attraction. I'm not really sure I understand why people aren't talking about this more. I don't know if it's lack of promotion or if it's just hidden, but I mean, and it's free. This is kind of cool. I mean, I feel like I've discovered a secret nobody knows about. I haven't seen much press about this at all.
So the next zone is called Kaleidoscope, and it takes the word sensory to the next level.
So right now I'm in this room and the walls are covered with mirrors, and there's a projection that plays on one of the walls. And the show opens with a printed text that says, "Mexico is the most surrealist country in the entire world." This room is definitely a trip.
Surreal is a great way to describe this zone in the attraction. It's absolutely beautiful, and the show that runs in this room runs on loop. It's maybe 5 minutes long, so be sure to stay and watch the whole thing. Now, while we're waiting to see if this woman ever snaps out of the trance that she's in, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. The Kaleidoscope room leads you into a small chamber where there's a plaque on the wall about death. And then you look to your right and there's a video screen on the wall, and that video screen is reflecting your image live as you move and walk, and it transforms you into this artistic looking skeleton, which is preparation for the theme of the next room.
This room is dedicated to Dia de los Muertos, the Mexican holiday that celebrates those that have passed on. It's just beautifully done, really. This whole attraction is really a pleasant surprise tucked away here on the Strip.
Once again, this is the kind of experience that you really should take your time, just move through it slowly and soak it all in. I really enjoyed it. The next zone is called Pre-Hispanic.
So this room seems like it's dedicated to the ancient cultures of Mexico, like the Aztecs and that period of time. This is such a creative attraction with all these projections on the wall, and the art design is just beautiful.
From there, you move into the next zone, which is called Fiesta.
So now I'm in a bit of a mirror maze with all these light up panels. There's a lot of cool music too in this attraction. It's really well done.
The last zone of the attraction is called Colors Experience, and it's a stunning way to wrap up the attraction with a collage of visuals from all of the various elements of Mexican culture, history, and art that you've just experienced. Once you're done with the attraction, you can go back out into the lobby, and there's a Mexican art market, a gift shop with all kinds of cool stuff, and there's a full service restaurant and a full bar in the lobby as well. Overall, I would rate this a really enjoyable experience, and I would highly recommend it. You can spend anywhere from 30 minutes to a couple of hours in there, and since it's inside the Fashion Show Mall, there's plenty of other things to do in terms of shopping and dining right there outside the Fantasy Lab. Well, I hope you enjoyed this virtual tour of Colors of Mexico. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the growth of the channel. I'm Blake Pullen, and we'll see you next time on Planet Vegas.